Donald Trump has started a war. Donald Trump has Mueller on his ass. Donald Trump has the midterms on his ass. Donald Trump has incompetence on his ass. Donald Trump has so many things that are bad, that are happening, self-inflicted, to him. So what does he do? He starts a war. He sends a Navy ship with 60 Tomahawks. And he bombs the shit out of Syria, right? And it got me to thinking, maybe you should start a war because you have problems. Like Donald has problems. We as Americans love war. Yes, we do. And if there is a hint of a threat, we're going to get on board. And this is going to raise Donald Trump's approval rating. It's not going to stop the Mueller investigation. It's not going to stop the indictments of Flynn and all these other people. As every time you turn around, someone's getting indicted. But it's going to help Donald Trump because we as Americans are patriotic and we're going to get behind this because we are scared. But this isn't going to be a political video. What we can learn from Donald Trump is when you are suffering, you have issues, bad things are going on in your life, perhaps, maybe you need to start a war. Yes, you. But not going out and bombing helpless citizens, but you need to start an economic war. You need to do something radical. You need to enhance and elevate your business game like a war. What is a war? It's violence. It's extreme actions. It's countermeasures. It's guerrilla warfare. It's airstrikes. It's all this stuff, right? You should do that to your economy. You should cast a war on your personal economy to shake things up and to get things moving up. Maybe you need to tear down what you built. Maybe you need to bomb your economics so you can clear out all of the garbage, all of the rubbish, and then start to come up clean. And, you know, after the war, everyone's patting themselves on the back. It's like, we did this, we did that. War costs money. War creates money. War creates a lot of money. Yes, you need to start a war, a personal war. And with war comes bodies. There's going to be some bodies in this war. It may be your credit. It might be your wife. It might be your husband. It could be because in war, there's a thing called casualties. Sometimes friendly fire will kill your best buddy. Think about that. How do you wage this war on your economics? Well, I was in the United States Army, went through basic training. Basic training is the reprogramming of you so you can follow the directives of the military. They take all of that civilian stuff out of you and they program you, and the ones that they can't program, they get rid of. Article 15, wash them out, medical, whatever, they get rid of them if they can't program them. So you have to reprogram yourself first because basic training comes before they send you out to war. You gotta go to basic training, you gotta go to AIT. They got to get you acclimated. They got to get you set up for it. Do you know during the Vietnam War, the Korean War, a lot of people voluntarily went back to kill people. They got that taste of blood in their mouth. They're like, that's good. I want some more of this. They went back to kill people. You got to develop that warrior mindset. If you want to wage a war on your personal economics, you can't sit back. You can't try to cheat the system. You gotta balls to the wall. You've got to push forward like you've never pushed before. You've got to set yourself up like a warrior. You're not going to win this economic warrior being a pussy, being a little bitch, making weird ass comments on this channel when I'm trying to indoctrinate you with something that's going to make your life better. It's going to give you more money. It's going to give you more personal satisfaction and confidence. So from this day forward, all of the weak little bitches got to go because I'm training warriors. I'm training warriors to be in this economic war. I'm training people to make more money, to build a life. So that we don't have no time for weak folks. We don't have no time, you know, when we were running the road marches up Coley Coley Pass and singing those cadences and people fell to the wayside. I had this one asshole first sergeant who was like, bend it to the wayside, bend it to the wayside. Train don't stop, train don't stop. Johnson to the wayside, Johnson to the wayside. Train don't stop, train don't stop. So those of us who wouldn't fall into the wayside, we ran harder while they were falling back. Because in war, everybody ain't gonna win. Everybody's not coming back home. Get yourself in the warrior mindset. You don't want to be Johnson, Johnson to the wayside. You don't want to be Bennett, Bennett to the wayside. You don't want to be Ashford, Ashford to the wayside. Because we're running up this motherfucking mountain. Because we're warriors, we're men. That's what we do. We kill shit and we keep and eat what we kill. But you ain't killing shit. You're trying to hack some shit. You trying to play around. I showed you how my Instagram account went from nothing to it starting to grow from start to finish. I don't want that. I ain't interested in that, Glendon. I am giving you the blueprint, the DNA to build your economics. But a lot of you gonna fall to the wayside. Johnson to the wayside, Bennett to the wayside, Ashford to the wayside, because y'all ain't built for this. Just get ready. Because when you get ready, when you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. Well, as y'all can see, I need my mods because they are coming in quick. It is the craziest thing that I've ever seen. But we're going to get into it in a minute, and I've got a few announcements to make. Essentially, we got to all toughen up because some things have happened that have created this situation we got to get it. There is no time for half stepping. There's no time for playing around. I mean, seriously. So essentially the new social media policy is anyone that makes a whack ass comment is going to be blocked, deleted, and I'm going to talk about them. Because this is funny. If you saw my video yesterday about the games that women play on Disruptive Male, guess what? That trick was watching. She went off. And what's going on here is that we, the people, are starting to fight back, take action, not take all this silly shit, right? And they're not used to being challenged. They're not used to having someone come for them. They're not used to having to deal with warriors. They're not used to it. My girl was so shocked at this chick's behavior because after I did my video, she called her 4 times. She called her, talked to her. She was yelling at her. She was screaming. You know what she said? Why did you tell him? Why did you tell him? She probably watching this. Hey, Sheena, you stank ass bitch. I don't get it. I don't really get it, but because, I do get it. I want you guys to hear me and hear me clearly and distinctly. You are putting yourself on the path to be a warrior. You're putting yourself on the path to change your life. You're putting yourself on the path to win. And with that, you're going to get people who are going to come after you. They're going to come after you low key. They're going to come after you high key. They're going to come after you because you are winning. So let's get into it. I'm telling y'all, man, it is it's kind of crazy. It really is. Do I have my pen here? I don't even have a pen. I am all discombobulated. But good morning, good Sunday morning. We're gonna have a good show today. Y'all be sure to hit those super chats. I don't have a pen. This is crazy. Oh man. Well, we will soldier on. We'll make it happen because hold on a second. I got to get a pen. I got to let's do that. Hold on. I'll be right back. This wonderful discount. Today, I was supposed to launch disruptive mail. Ain't gonna happen. There's a lot of stuff I gotta do. So with that, I'm going to go into Hustlers Kung Fu. I got a great deal for y'all. It's a wonderful deal. It's an amazing deal. And let's see. Market and sell. Coupons. Come on. What is the coupon? All right. My dude. It's my dude. All right. For those of you who want to get into disruptive mail, just go ahead. Well, oh, wait a minute. That's the promo code. You get 50% off until I launch disruptive mail. And you also get lifetime membership to disruptive mail. And I'll talk about that a little later. So that's going on right now. If you want to be a lifetime member of disruptive mail, and there's going to be some good stuff with that, we'll talk about that. Anyone else hot up in here? We're having a good time. Okay, so let me just go ahead and say something real quick to the folks. To Levinsky Page, thank you for the $5 super chat. Raquel Mara, thank you for the $50 super chat. And let's get into it. Now, once again, this isn't a political post, but we can learn from Donald Trump. Donald Trump is starting a war to divert attention from his problems, because if this thing keeps going on, the American people are going to get behind it. Most of them, because we're just a patriotic nation and stuff like that. So that's one tactic. Now, what can you do to create an economic war in your life? What can you do? What kind of changes can you make? What kind of things can you do to set yourself up where you can have a war? And we're going to talk about it. It's not going to be easy. Let's just be really clear about that. Many of you are looking for easy paths to making a lot of money. They really don't exist for the most part, or if they do, it's a proven system that makes money. It's not going to be cheap. It's just not. So you're going to have to get out of your comfort zones. You're going to have to make some radical changes in yourself to go ahead and build your business up and to build yourself up. And some of this stuff is going to be brutal for some of you, because some of you are so comfortable that any talk of being uncomfortable, doing something radically that doesn't yield immediate results, you're not hearing that. So I'm not talking to you. I'm going to talk to the people who are hearing this. You got to get it, because we got a war, which may, if this continues to escalate like I think it will, this may starve off the recession a little bit. That's another reason he started this, because Donald J. Trump knows if the economy crashes, he's going to be a one-term president. He knows this intuitively. So that's one other issue. Part of this thing is you got to work really, really hard. And that's something that, you hear people say, I don't want to work hard. I want to automate. You have people out here trying to automate their business before they even learn what their business is about. They know the ins and outs, the nooks and crannies. They don't even know that, and they're trying to automate. That's not going to work. It's not going to work. What you got to do is roll up your sleeves and get into what you need to get into to make money. And that may not be something that you want to do at the moment. It's going to take you some time to get the skills that you need to build yourself up. We had someone in the chat yesterday. They made $8,700 on Instagram, and they said they've been in the game 3 years. And I asked specifically because I knew it wasn't the next 6 months, but they've been doing their Instagram, learning, tweaking, all this other stuff for 3 years. People don't want to get it. So Let me go through the chats real quick. Gubian, yes, we are in scary times. What's up, Patrick Lewis? Started a long time ago. Red Pill Yankee. He was waiting for this. Thanks, Diana Thompson, for being the mod. Thanks, Johnny Walton, for being the mod. Dante J, I'm not going to get too deep into the Trump thing. This channel is about finance. I will get into that a little deeper on one of my other channels when I have time. I mean, it is. It is. I know, Jay Fleming. All right, I'm just going through this real quick. Good morning, Charlene. The sophisticated spry, I think. What's up, Charlene McKinney? Thanks for being the mod. What's up, Prince? Pamela C. Sense of reality, I'm not a social justice warrior. I'm an economic justice warrior. You got to get it, man. AAH Smart Move Services, thank you. Douglas Jones, thank you. Beyond, I went to the gun shop yesterday, and I am fine-tuning my business. It's time to button down the hatches and get to work. You got to, man. You got to. Rise and shine. What's up, Zola? Zola had the breakthrough the other day. Brandon to the wayside. I mean, seriously, everybody ain't coming. Everybody's not coming on this economic journey. They just ain't. Deep. That's funny, Deep. All right. What's up, Leslie? I know you hustling on that home healthcare business. I know, Raquel. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. Pamela C. No, I'm not. People going to be timid to comment now. Not going to be sure if the comment's going to be labeled weird or not. Jerome Carr. No. If you're going to say something that makes sense and it's a reasonable question, those folks aren't going to be scared. But the folks who come in with the low-key hate, because that's how it happens. They'll slide out a slick little comment that's kind of ambiguous just to test the waters. And then they'll come with some crazy stuff. Chris Monroe, Warriors Are Us. I like that. Prince, she's watching now, laying on her stomach, eating a bowl of generic Cheerios. That's funny. That is funny. Could be. Sheena to the wayside. Sheena to the wayside. Straight don't stop. That was first Sergeant. I can't remember his name, but he was an asshole. Because let me tell you what we was doing. Like, how many of you been to Hawaii? Because you know Kaneohe Pass is where the Japanese flew over the mountains, Kaneohe Mountains, and there's a cross up there. And it's like 6 mile run one way, right? So we would run up that sucker. And, oh yeah, there's a slight incline all the way up. So when we're like mile 3 or 4, your legs start burning, your calves start burning. And that's when people start falling to the wayside. And he was like, Ashford to the wayside, Ashford to the wayside, train don't stop, right? And we rocking and running. And I tell you, it actually motivated you because he would shame you. He didn't want you just like, I am not. I remember this one guy, he almost died, seriously. He kept running. His heart started beating erratically, but he completed that run. He spent like a week in the hospital. And the first sergeant went to him in the hospital and said, that's a good job, troop. I know now that you're going to give everything that it takes. This is what I need. I see that in you. And that dude became like the ultimate fucking soldier. He was just like on it. Got his E5 quick. Got his E6 quick. He just, some people need that test. And I'm going to test y'all. I'm going to test y'all hard. Yeah, that generic Cheerios. Pamela C. watching as part of my daily list. Oh, these live streams are about to get real interesting. All right. Jerome Carter, the only thing I can do at the moment is cuss anybody out that owe money. I'm gonna talk about that too. All right. If you're in a situation where you got to pay bills, let's say a hospital bill or some other, okay, there we go. Because it's gotten dark, so it doesn't know how to focus because it's raining outside. Hold on. Let me go to this one. See, we be prepared up in this mug. Hold on a second. Y'all get to watch. That's a little bit better. That's a little bit better. All right. Um, if you got like a hospital bill or something like that, you may have to let that go while you build up your business. I've never said anything like that. I mean, I think you should pay your bills. But if your credit is already shot and you're just using all your money to pay those bills, I would say delay them. You know, get some money together, pay them later. But take your money and put it in stuff that's going to make you money right now. Yep, I said that. This is war. When we're in war, we do war-like tactics. Benny M, it's going to get nasty, huh? Let's work asses off, guys. 12, 16-hour days, 6 days a week. Yeah, that's what it's going to take, man. Tommy, what's up, Tommy? Thank you. The infamous motherfucker. I don't know about that yet. You new around here. Everyone that's a mod has been around here for years. I know them. So you keep being a good soldier, yeah, you might get that wrench. But right now, no. What's up, Diana Thompson? Apple Mac, Charlatan. Oh, yeah. Charlatan's been here for years. And the reason that I am making so many moderators is the haters. This reminds me of like 2011. Let's see. Greetings. Great show. Greetings. Is it foolish to tell anyone that I'm going to be a millionaire? Actually, yes. You shouldn't tell anyone. You should keep that stuff to yourself. And you should be more about all work than talk and show. Right now, I think we're going to have many military conflicts with this president. So if you want to join something, I would say the Air Force. The Navy, they're going to get shot at. I mean, it was a Navy ship that had those 60 Tomahawk missiles. So I don't know. Beyond 377. All right. What's up, Dwayne Bryant? I think they enjoy the weird crap I find. All right, I'm just going through this class. Cool. Talk is cheap, yes. So now you're going to have to start taking drastic action. Like we were talking about Jerome. He put his business out there. You say you have medical bills or student loans. All right, I'm going to give you the dirty how you can avoid this stuff. So let's say you've got student loans. Let's say you have medical bills and your credit score is like 510 or something. Or your credit's already shot. It's probably, if it tanks anymore, it's not going to be that much. I would say take whatever money you have and put it into resale, because you can buy something, you can sell it, and you can make money very quickly. And when you level up to like $3,000 to $5,000 a month consistently of profit, not sales, but profit, then you can go back and set some deals with your medical record, your medical bills. You can say, look, I got, say you owe $5,000, right? And you say, look, I got $2,000 and this is what I want. I want you to take this off my credit report and I'll give you the $2,000 a day. Do not pay them any money unless they give you a contract saying that they're going to delete that stuff. And just sit back and keep stacking your money, because I want you guys to understand that paying for these things after they've gone bad does not improve your credit. The Fair Isaac credit scoring model only predicts how likely you are to default. It doesn't predict that, hey, you got sick. It doesn't predict you had an auto accident. It doesn't take that stuff into account. So don't pay. All right. America's always been at war. Sadly true. What's up, Mr. Poda? So that's one tactic. That's one guerrilla warfare tactic. Take all your money and put it into something that you can resell and make money and build up your war chest. I think everybody needs to be, I think everyone has the ability to make $5,000 to $10,000 a month from resale gross sales if you hustle hard enough. And this is on top of keeping your job. Let's talk about that. Do not get into this fairy tale of I'm going to quit my job. I'm going to be out this bitch. Don't do it. Don't do that. You get into resale. You keep doing what you're doing, and you add this extra income onto it. That's what guerrilla warfare is about. It's not about getting rid of stuff. It's about doing more stuff that you know that can help you win. Alphamat. Oh, all right. You talking to Melissa. So I would go to Craigslist. I would go to Nextdoor. I would go to any of these places and find stuff that I can resell. All right. So now also let's talk about the guns, because someone mentioned this. Everybody who's not a felon, you need to go out and get your concealed carry permit, and you need to get yourself 2 to 5 guns. Let me say that again. You get yourself a concealed carry permit and get yourself out 2 to 5 guns, because a lot of people get a gun and they like leave it somewhere. Like, let's say you're in your house and someone breaks into your basement. You're downstairs watching television, but your gun's upstairs. That ain't gonna help you. I have 3 guns. I have 1 in my vehicle. I have 2 in the house, because the house is so big, and it's just like if something breaks down downstairs, I can't go upstairs and get my gun. They may get me. So let's see what we have here. Sense of reality. People need to understand that social mobility can be achieved by economic foundations if you want to go across multiple social stratas and have a successful business. What he just said is you could change your social level through economics. And I agree. I grew up in abject poverty. We didn't have running water in the house. So I went from that to a millionaire status. And you can, because the economics come first. The economics come first. Fuck a college degree. If you got $5 to $6 million in revenue coming through your company, no one's going to be like, well, you don't have a degree. It might be some poor motherfuckers who have a degree and working at Starbucks. They may try to shame you. Well, I have my degree and I can't pay my bills. You got that shit going on. DJ Slink working on how to be the #1 listed on eBay. Awesome. I had to AKW Beats. I had to get out of that fantasy world of quitting my job and being out that bitch. A lot of people have this notion, and this is why it doesn't work. You quit your job, which you know how to do. Then you start this business, which you don't know how to do. And in very short order, you're going to start running into cash flow problems. And it isn't because you can't figure out your business. It's just you're not giving yourself enough time to figure out your business. That's the problem. I've been full-time reselling for years. It's hard to let that money go. Don't let it go. Add to it. AKW Beat, that's it. Young Brandon, what if the credit succession in your city is whack? Go to Facebook. Go to Nextdoor. Go to OfferUp. See, this is one of the things you've got to be a ninja on. Let's say you live a place and the Craigslist is whack. The Nextdoor is whack. The back page when it was there, it's whack. And your Facebook friends don't really have nothing. You know what you got to do? Move. Let me say it again. You got to move. If where you at ain't popping, you got to move. That's what you got to do. You got to get out your comfort zones. Y'all be sure to hit that super chat. It's the $ below. You can give up 10 to $100 if you want to. Support the nation. Support the warrior cause. Kate, rewind the video and listen again. Apple Mac, yes, a shotgun is a great home defensive weapon because the shotgun will not go through walls and it will handle the perpetrator where he is. So that's a good ad, Apple Mac. Dana, hey G, we as a community in PAC donate these medical bills to get off people's back. Wow. Let's see. Hold on. Douglas, I've heard it's smartest to pick a field in the military where you can learn a trade. That's what I did. When I got out the military in 1991, there was a recession in 1991. I want you to know that. I found a job just like that. You may have to move, young Brandon. I know you don't want to, but you may. Economic, not by social economic status, by education, but social economic status by capital. That's what you got to do, man. Thanks to White. Yeah, I mean, this is the first thing. We're going to talk about some other stuff. BR, what product of yours do you recommend for someone wanting to resell? 30 days to 2,500 and all of the Craigslist stuff. But 30 days to 2,500, the Craigslist hustle. Actually, let me go through that real quick. Y'all be hitting that super chat. Let's see. All right. Let me come out here. And I'm going to tell you. All right. We are where we need to be. All right. So let's go here. Courses. All right. So for you who want to do Craigslist, grab 10 essential steps to hustling. And I'll tell you how to get it for 50% off in a minute. That's good. The $25 hustle, 30 days to 2,500. Becoming the boss is also a good course for that because many people treat resale as a nice little hobby and they never really scale it. I rescaled a storage auction business, which many people treat as a hobby, to almost $1 million a year business. How to be never broke, get that. 30 days to 2,500 physical products, get that. Local hustles, get that. This, I don't know if that's hidden. You can't get that. So just go to the page and use your 50% off on that stuff. But 30 days to 2,500 physical products that will help you tremendously with eBay. And you can get that by using this code. Now, let me tell you what you, my dude, okay. Let me tell you what you got to do. To get the Disruptive Mail lifetime membership, you got to spend $150 or more. What I'm going to do is add everyone who spent $150 or more this weekend, and they're going to become a lifetime member, and they're going to get everything that's popping through Disruptive Mail. I'm going to teach you how to write ads, which are very important in this digital marketplace. I'm going to teach you how to set up your dating profile. I'm going to teach you game. I'm going to teach you how to write love letters. Yes, love letters. They work amazingly well. And all kinds of stuff. There's a lot of stuff that's coming here. I'm thinking about writing a book called I Am Alpha. So I don't know. There will be books, but I got a lot of stuff going on. So I got to be careful what I say I'm going to do versus what I have time to do. But use that code, this code. And let's see, is this going to, you know what? This is why I do what I do. So my dude, this is the code, 50% off. Everyone that spends $150 or more, they will get lifetime access to disruptivemailprep.com. So just letting you know how it's going down. All right, so let's get back to here. All right. Ranting Rome. I'm tired of taking action. I'm tired of my shit. Enough talking, enough doing. Yeah, because see, guerrilla warfare, they actually do. They don't really say nothing. It's just you wake up and you shot. That's guerrilla warfare. What's up, Perceptions Media? Follow the money. Let's see. That jumped up really, really quickly. Bryant Stevenson, don't be afraid to move if you have the ability to move. I moved from Oakland, California to Houston, Texas, and immediately changed my financial life. I now have a means to move back to see if I want to. This kind of goes back into the manhood stuff that a lot of you need to get away from your friends, your family, and go out there and be on your own and grow up. So thank you, Brian, for adding that. All right. And Rand don't depend on friends or family. Hate is real. I'm gonna talk about that in a minute because I'm gonna do another video on my other channel. Johnny Rawlton, I'm doing a lease purchase deal with a semi. Should I get a gun for my protection on the road? Yes. 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 All right. Concealed curb. Yeah. Thank you, Rodney, for the $10 super chat. Keep giving the business, brother. Appreciate you. Wow. Diana Thompson, love the $25 hustle. Thank you. Melissa, I've been sitting around as a reseller for 5 years now. I hope I've learned enough that I don't fuck up open up a warehouse. Kind of scary. Well, typically, if you've got 5 years experience, you know, because essentially opening a warehouse is just going to dramatically expand your ability to sell more stuff because you have more places, you have storage. You'll be able to buy more and sell more. It will be, you know, kind of scary, but congratulations. Arden Bolden, in the city I live in Massachusetts, it could take up to 6 months to get your LTC after applying and completing the classes. Okay, Arden Bolden, well, I'm going to say, once again, this is, we're at war. Move. This is one of the things that I want you guys to understand. I'm not picking on you. If you're in a city that is not going to help you get what you need to get, or you've got some arcane, you can move to Georgia, you can move to North Carolina, you can move, and once you become a citizen or resident of the state, you can get your gun like that. I think it took me like a week to get 8 days to get my concealed carry permit. Y'all, a lot of y'all gonna have to move. Let's just have this conversation right now. A lot of you are going to have to move. If it ain't happen, if it's not on and popping where you are, you need to move to where it's on and popping. Because I want you to think about this. If it's bad where you are right now, what do you think is going to happen when this recession hits? It's going to get much worse. So you might need to move while you have the ability to move. Chris Monroe, I've scaled my resale business up to a 7,000 square foot warehouse, plan to open up a huge flea market. Sounds like he heard that from someone before. I wonder who. Because I turned my warehouse into a flea market because I hated flea markets. You know, going to the flea market, unloading that stuff, people may or may not buy. I didn't like that, so I created my own flea market. Congratulations, Chris Monroe. The Libertarian did a wanted to buy ad on Craigslist today, and they charged me $3 for the month. I thought it was free since... Craigslist is going through a lot of changes right now, so that's a new one on me. Not shocked at all. Douglas Jones, my good friend dropped out of college. It took him 20 years, but he's worked his way up to becoming a millionaire. There are many people who went to school who will never be a millionaire. So 20 years, congratulations to your friends. All right, so let's get into living situations. Now, if you're struggling to pay your mortgage, you're struggling to pay your rent, you're going to have to Airbnb it or get yourself a roommate. This is guerrilla warfare. We're at war. We got to do stuff different. Do you know in the 1940s and 50s, they rationed sugar, copper. At one time, the United States of America seized everyone's gold. There was these war rations for sugar and milk. Yeah, research it. Go to Google and look up war rations and see they were taking metal and tin. The women were, and this is what really got the feminist movement going, because a lot of these housewives, because all the men were at war, they had to work the factories, they had to make the munitions. What that is bombs, and they got a taste of that, and it's like, oh, I can't be a housewife no more. I like this long money. All right, moving, yeah. People go online and check the state to see what your gun laws are. Exactly. Wow. And here's something else too that you can do. You can establish residence in one state very easily, and you can live in two states. Now, be careful with the gun, because a lot of gun laws are not reciprocal. Like Alabama, Georgia, a lot of the southern states have very reciprocal gun laws. So what flies in this state flies in the other state. But once you start getting up to D.C. and above, Virginia, it ain't like that. It ain't like that. Since Bomb Girls, yeah, Cameron Law's third platform always change. They do. I mean, YouTube has changed tremendously, and I keep changing with it. Oh, that was on Netflix. Okay, Gold. Yeah. So you gotta let your comfort go. You gotta let your comfort zones go. If you want to make money, you want to blow up, you want to start doing better, the best thing you might have to do is pick up where you are, in 30 days from now, move to another state. How do you establish a residence in another state? Some states, all you got to do is say you move there and have a mailing address. That's it. You just need a mailing address. Deuce, hey, Glendon, been throwing up deuces, but haven't. No, Deuce, this is the first time I've seen your ass. What are you talking about? This is the first time you've commented, man. What are you talking about? Applemax, same way blacks fought overseas and came back and refused to be second-class citizens. Exactly. And a lot of those brothers stayed in Europe and France because they were treated much better. They stayed over there. There's I forget the name of it, but there's this village, and they have all of these graves of these black soldiers, and every year they go out and pay homage to these brothers who liberated them. I mean, it's a wild thing. So you got to move. You got to get your guns. You've got to also start working out. Now, I don't know if y'all have noticed, I've lost a significant amount of weight and I'm still losing. You ever heard the term fighting weight? I was too fat. I was too slow. I didn't have enough energy. So I had to change my diet. And when I made a change in my diet, I worked on it where it's something I could do long term. It wasn't like a short term deal. It was something that, because I'll probably do this at some point on my other channel, but the diet and the eating plan I have is something I get to eat stuff I like, and it's something I can maintain for a very long time. And that's why the weight's been coming off. So you're gonna have to start working out. Like, you just say, I'm big boned. Big bones ain't gonna happen in the war. Big bones gonna get shot in the ass in the war. So you're gonna have to get on your physical. You're gonna have to get on your diet, because to fight a war, you got to be in shape. Physical fitness is a big part of being in the military, the Army, the Marines, Navy, and Air Force. I'm not sure. The original lady pimp. Hey, Glenn, I totally agree with relocating if your situation is not prospering but research your intended new locations first. I get sick of newbies complaining about Atlanta. They don't know about Atlanta, man. They don't know Atlanta. This Atlanta game is dirty. That's why they call it the dirty South. If you don't have some stuff already shaped up when you move here, it's going to be hard. Be real. Xboxer won NYC Golden Gloves and all about your fighting weight. Yeah, I'm trying to get down. I got like another 20 pounds to lose. What's up, Antonio Sylvester? All right, Perceptions Media. All right, see you later, Melissa. Before you go, I'm going to make you a mod, because I'm going to need a bunch. I'm going to need a bunch. Johnny Walton, have you tried the keto diet and should you we stop by food and try? Um, this is what I'm doing. I have whatever I want to eat, but I eat much less of it than I used to. And then I have a salad with a little protein as my last meal of the day. I eat 2 meals a day, one very early, another one around 3 or 4, and I don't eat anything else until that next morning meal. I have Twinkies and Ho-Hos. Yes, I have lost, 15 pounds eating Twinkies, but I don't eat all of them. I eat one. So I reward myself to keep myself motivated, because if you like, I can't eat this, I can't eat this, then what's going to happen is you're going to binge and you're just going to like go crazy. So I haven't done the keto diet. Apple Mac, if you on the Craigslist hustle, you will automatically lose weight. For real, you will. Beyond 337, you hadn't been around here long enough. Everyone that I am wrenching has been around here for years. So let me say that again. Everyone that I've been wrenching has been around here for years. Perception Media, I know it's not on topic, but you have an ab workout plan that you can share. I'm going to tell you something. I only do like 2 sets of sit-ups for abs. Abs are pretty much a diet deal. I mean, I've lost, I haven't measured, but my shirts fit. I actually probably going to have to get some new shirts soon. So abs is diet. It's not, I mean, you can't outwork a bad diet. I mean, you can have a situation where you're like burning 2,000 calories a day. You got this mean killer ab routine, right? But it's calories, man. Calories in, calories out. You cannot outwork a bad diet. So that's where you need to focus on what you're eating. Demetrius Turner, this dieting is very hard. I'm a skinny fat guy. I love my cake, cereal, donuts, but I'm trying to cut weight and handle these calisthenics. Chris Moreau, I used to have abs 20 years ago. You still got them. They just covered up, man. They just covered up. All right, so you got to take some radical actions and radical changes to do what you need to do. Malcolm Brown. It's kind of like intermittent fasting, but it's not, because I don't have a defined window. I try to eat before 5. And from 5 to 5, I mean, it's only like 12 hours. It's not like a 16-hour window. It's not like an 18-hour window. But I also eat smaller portions. That is really the key, eating smaller portions. Water fasting. Well, I'm not fasting like that. I'm eating everything I want to eat. Like yesterday, I had a salad and a small pizza. And I woke up and I lost 3 ounces. Douglas Jones. Criminals got guns in New York City, but legal ownership in New York City is of a handful of handgun is borderline impossible. Hey, move. So that's one of the things that you do. All right, so just for y'all who are here, for those of you who want to be part of the disruptivemealprep.com experience, here you go. You have to spend, all right, it's not going to focus because it's too dark. Hold on. I'm telling you, I have to be on these live streams. All right, so my dude is the promo code, and anyone that spends $150 or more will automatically get lifetime membership to Disruptive Male Prep, or Disruptive Male Preparatory. Because I was supposed to release it today, and I got a lot of work to do. So while this is going on, you get 50% off any course at hustlerskungfulifeskills.com. All right. So you see the big difference, because I'm using my DSLR up there. And that's why. Oh, see, it has autofocus. So that's why I'm doing it. But I didn't expect for it to be dark. All right. I want to see that old female boxer thumbnail on Instagram, charlatan. Demetrius Turner, it's the 8 to 10 that gets me, man. That's when the wings, chickens, and cakes come out. I mean, seriously, man. DTXTZA. Glendon, been a fan for years. I'm a single black man with no kids, and I'm not married yet, and I live by myself. I'm going to turn 29 in 2 weeks. Any advice? Get the Hustler LLC now. You can get 50% off of it. You don't have any kids. You want to legally start putting together businesses and stuff in your name before you get married, before you have kids. That would be my advice. Also, subscribe to Disruptive Mail. Let me go ahead and do this because I'm going to start doing this a lot. For those of you who don't know, this is my Instagram account. It's Mac Daddy Media, and I'm getting 2 or 3 followers a day. Like today, I lost like 4 people. But what I've noticed is that happens with some folks. Is like they hit, if they don't follow them back, they get rid of you, which is cool. But follow me on Instagram. Just go to MacDaddyMedia.com and go ahead and throw in a follow. And I'm going to, like this one right here. That's a bad girl right there. This is when I was in Britain, London, and I'll be throwing up more stuff. And see right here, see that upper chest development? Once again, I'll be talking about that stuff on Disruptive Mail. But be sure to follow me real quick. All right, let's get out of there. So you're going to have to do some radical stuff to change your circumstances. I mean, you can't just like hope and wish and pray. That's not going to work. Charlatan can't find a decent substitute for bread, potatoes, or you gotta just slowly wean yourself away from it, man. There we go. You win in DTXTCA. How many of you here think that it is well, let's see. Let me come at you the right way with this. How many of you here can honestly say that you're working as hard as you are? Put that in the comments, because what you're going to have to do is create the temple. You're going to have to get your body right so you have energy to work harder. That was the situation I was having. The Hectrics are those people who do whatever they need to get wealth, but make all kinds of excuses about why they can't change to improve their health. There's different levels of discipline, and that's something a lot of people don't talk about. There are people who can get money and they're going to be 300 pounds. They can get money. They can do everything they need to do to get money, but they cannot lift a finger in the weight room. They can't stop. They don't even know what a vegetable is. They Twinkie. They on that Twinkie life. Erica, thirst trap photo. That's what we call those pics from the bed. Oh, man. That is funny. So, all right, perception meters. Because this is the thing. Working hard is a muscle. Working hard is a trainable muscle. So you come on here and you're working at this level, right? Then after you become acclimated to working at that level, you can move it up. And then after you become acclimated to working that level, you can move it up systematically and progressively. So you can literally crank up your effort. And that's one of the few things you can control. You can't control what YouTube's going to do. You can't control what Facebook's going to do. You can't control what Instagram's going to do. You can't control what the marketplace is going to do. But you can control all of this. And the more you work, the luckier you're going to get. Procession's about to get back on my workout regimen. Yeah, I mean, seriously, you're going to need energy to fight this war, because this is what's happening. Right now, you got a lot of this next generation is going to be eating a lot of people's lunch. They're not going to work. They're not going to want to work regular jobs. They're going to be very creative. They're already learning how to make videos. They're already learning how the internet works. That's who you're going to be competing against. You got to put in that work now. Eric William, Gary Vee works 18 hours a day, but had to get a personal trainer because he couldn't do the fitness side. Charlotte Strength come back, walked a free full size Notor truck a block down the street yesterday. Torque is back. William Watts, I work harder than an ugly stripper. You funny, man. You funny. Dwayne Brown, if you're a man that has a high maintenance hoe, I would suggest that you fire her now and get the Never Broke action pack below. Doll up for extracurricular activity. Oh man. AHH to stop the operation of my company to get my personal foundation solid. Was this a smart move? Well, depending upon, let's go like this. I don't know your situation, but if you were just kind of struggling, you weren't really moving forward, you weren't moving backward, but you weren't moving forward. Sometimes you have to, like I said in the promo, you have to like blow everything up and start anew. So for you, it could be. I don't know. I don't know all the details. Rodney Clanton, I can honestly say I work harder to make others money, looking to reprogram myself to do it for me. Rodney Clankston, I can honestly say I work harder to make other people money, looking to reprogram myself to make money for me. Rodney Clankston, thank you for being honest, and also understand that you're not alone. That's most of us. That is most of us. Most of us work harder to make money, the boss. That's why I say get the boss, becoming the boss, because many of us haven't given ourselves permission to be successful. Many of us are, how can I say it? We afraid to be the boss because being the boss requires responsibility. Responsibility requires action. So I ain't going to be the boss. I don't really want to do much, and I'm just going to keep it low key and broke. I've totally given up on business and hope to be honest. Ever since I got nerve damage, I am constant chronic pain with my hands and feet. I never used to be like this, but God, I'm so limited now. Hands in, your mind. Your mind. Use your mind. Find something that you can do on the internet and use your mind. There's this dude who has no hands, no arms, no legs. He's a millionaire. And he married a hot chick too. Apparently his dick still works. A guy with no hands and arms. Here we go. This is for you, hands. Man with no arms and hands. I'm just putting this. Dude, all right, let's just stop. He has no arms, no hands, no legs. You got those. Yes, you're in pain. Fight through your pain. Find something that you can do on the internet and make money. This guy, I'm going to show you his wife. Now, I want you to really, really think about this. Let's see. Let me go back. No excuses, man. We ain't taking no prisoners. We don't want you. Hands to the wayside. Hands to the wayside. This train don't stop. This train don't stop. We don't want you on that wayside, man. We don't want you there. Look, a lot of people like. Now I want you to think about this. She is gorgeous. This man does not have any hands. He don't have no feet, no arms, no legs. Clearly has a dick, and he married her. So anytime someone talks about looks matter, whatever, this guy has changed people's lives by telling his story. That's all he does is he tells his story, and he fills up auditoriums with thousands of people and gets on stage with no hands, no legs, no arms, and wows people, and he is a millionaire. He is a millionaire. We ain't taking no prisoners. We ain't taking no prisoners up in here, man. Don't fall to the wayside. So you got to do it, Hands M. You know, everybody support Hands so you can do it, Hands. What's up, Douglas? Arden, the pic with the clothes on the floor was priceless, though. What's up, Charlestown? Demetrius, I used the method you brought up about keeping your feet flat while squatting. It's a huge damn difference, man. I felt a bit weird, but I felt stronger and flexible. Yeah, because this moves your positioning back, and this correctly aligns your body and your hips and stuff where you squat in the best line for squatting. I see a lot of people who are on blocks and stuff in the gym, and I've learned not to talk to certain people because I've tried, and they're just like, because I used to have the same problem. This old school bodybuilder said, look, dude, let me tell you what you need to do. You need to have a wider stance, and you need to work your legs in, and you need to get those heels on the ground because you're going to fuck up your knees. And this dude was swole nation. I said, all right. So I started doing it. It took me about a week or so, but I got my heels down. Everyone can do it. Good going, Demetrius. Perception media. Can't hug her, can't walk with her, and still got a dime. That's why I'm talking, because I see all these guys whining about, you know, she don't like me. And they're good looking guys, but they lazy. That's just what it is. They lazy. There's this one dude going on and on and on, and he's got dirt under his fingernails. I'm like, you lazy motherfucker. No wonder no woman wants you. Hands, that's so inspiring for me. Yeah, man. Don't take what life hands you and just like, okay, this is where I'm going to be. If I did that, I'd still be in that boarding house, man. I wouldn't be talking to you. You could do it, man. You just got to put your mind to it. Be real. I have a friend who doesn't have use of his legs, but he has a master's degree, executive position in customs, wrote a book, sells products on the internet, and went to Africa for free for 10 days. Life is going to put a lot of limitations on you, man. Don't put limitations on yourself. All right. He figured out a way. Demetrius Turner, no lie. Since I've been working on my personal listing to get tips and advice, I've been getting more clients a week. You're a fucking real thing. Thanks, G. Purchasing the LLC package shortly. You gotta work, man. You gotta work. Erica Williams, I know a funny, ugly dude with money at church. He's got a couple of women waiting. Woo, man. Hey, G, have you ever seen the great motivational video with the black dude who is homeless and savings and is changed to pay for boxing lessons? It's great. I don't watch motivational videos, you know, not to say it's not good. I don't watch dating videos. Everything that I know how to do very well, I don't watch videos on. Motivating me is real simple. If you don't do this, your ass can end up in that boarding house again. That is motivation enough for me. I don't need any more. I don't want to be there living with crackheads, hearing the whore. You want me to suck your dick? You want me to suck your dick? I'll suck your dick. And I hear doors open and close all night. I'm like, ooh, I don't want that shit again. I'm motivated like a mug. Malcolm Brown, like Keita said, first step, get rid of the excuses. Yep. Let's see, subject matter. Hold on. Subject matter expert at hand. Studying 2 to 4 hours a day on any subject will have you stronger than most people in 3 to 6 months. Gospel. Charlton 19. Gospel. Exposing the Emperor. Hey, Hustle, I was diagnosed with ADHD years ago, and it's very hard to focus and concentrate and accomplish my goals. What can you recommend? I want to fight the war. First of all, I don't believe in ADHD HD, I think that you're probably extremely smart and you haven't figured out some shit to hold your attention. So your job is for you to figure out what's going to preoccupy you. It's probably going to be some shit like coding or something like that. All right, y'all giving hands. Some good love. I appreciate that. Arden Bolden, I'm going to lose more weight. But yeah, once I get where I want to be, I'm going to make some workout videos. Sure thing, Saxy Moxie. Just for the new folks, I hate the use of the word nigga or nigger. And don't be bringing that shit here because the mods will get you. Diana Thompson, I really believe that too. Douglas Jones, I'm single. The Hustlers LLC. It will tighten you up. Exposing the Emperor. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Thanks for your videos. You're making a change. Yeah, I hope they fire that trick. Thank you. Be real. So that's the deal. Let's see. Where are we with this stream? Wow, that battery held up. Because it was only at 89%. That's why I had the other thing. D Hectrix is easier to make excuses than to change. Amen, amen. All right, I'm getting ready to wrap this up. So for those of you who want 50% off of anything at Hustlers Kung Fu Life Skills, and you want to be part of Disruptive Male Preparatory Lifetime Membership, and you use this code to get 50% off. Pick a product. There are several products that are above $150. And then I will, when I get it ready, I'm going to add you and make you a lifetime member. It's going to probably include a t-shirt. And what you're going to get, and I'm going to walk through this real quick because I haven't. Let's see. Where is it? Here we go. So let's get into this because I'm still testing stuff. But what it's going to be is a monthly service. It's going to be cheap. Just go ahead and put that out there. Here we go. What I'm going to do is all of the videos that are on YouTube, I'm going to download them from YouTube and put them here in case the channel gets deleted. So that's why I'm going to need everyone's email address, everyone to be subscribed, and there'll be levels. It's probably going to be like $9.99 a month. And then what it's going to do is offer you 50% discounts on anything else that comes. So the basic membership, $9.99. I'll give you like one game video a month. Plus you get all of the videos that are on YouTube. Plus I'm going to make them downloadable. That way, if you like a certain video and you want it on your phone, you can just download it and listen to it over and over again, and it'll be yours. So, and there's going to be some other stuff. There's going to be I'm not really cool with the name, but for lack of any purposes, it's going to be like copywriting for dating. We live in the digital world. Everyone's doing online dating. And with these apps that are going Bumble only gives you like 160 characters. But if you know how to use words correctly, you can make yourself shine. I'm going to teach you guys how to take your photos. I'm going to teach you how to write love letters. I'm going to teach you how to do texting. And then there's going to be the alpha male products. There's going to be a lot of stuff here. And it's not going to be as expensive as Hustlers Kung Fu Life Skills, but everyone should be able to get a piece of this action. Like the monthly subscription is going to be $9.99. And it's going to give you access to all of the videos. Plus, I'm going to make special videos, I should say, about stuff that I cannot talk about YouTube. I'm going to put pictures in there of stuff I've done, pictures of conversations, ads, templates of ads that I've ran, all that stuff. So it's going to be really, really good. So if you want to be part of that, what you got to do is, because once I open up the site, you'll see that this right here, the lifetime, is going to be the business. My dude, 50% off anything at hustlerskungfulifeskills.com. And once I launch the site, you guys will be the lifetime members. You will be the founders and all of that good stuff. So that's how we're going to roll. Yeah, we're not going to talk about that because right now We're talking about being warriors. I'm not even going to talk about that on Disruptive Mail. That will be a topic for I Am Cameron. Because talking about it ain't going to really do shit about it. And I hope they fire that bitch. The White Brand, if you make consistency part of the regimen like shit, showering, and shave, you can be successful. Dwayne Bryan is absolutely correct. They should fire that girl and put her name out public because her name isn't been put out for some reason. Zola, okay, you talking to hands. Thanks, Charlatan, for the $10 super chat. Sad on me, lives are significant better. Thank you. That's right. All right, so I'm getting ready to wrap this up. Be sure to use the promo code to get your 50% off. I'm going to leave 50% off of everything at hustlerskungfulifeskills.com until I launch Disruptive Mail Prep, which should be sometime next week. And we'll be rocking and rolling. So we'll be back later on tonight with a live stream at Disruptive Mail. It's not ready yet, but just letting y'all know. Should be about 7-ish, 6-ish or 7-ish. So like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you guys later.